Welcome to this here reading of a horrible Lion God fanfiction. Today we're gonna read Khan's coming out story. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the accent because I can't really do a convincing Scottish accent, but whatever. The point is we're gonna read Khan's coming out story. It's about a serious topic. Many people who have a queer sexual orientation, such as homosexual, bisexual, pansexual people, probably suffer throughout their days of not having come out. And when they finally do, it takes a lot of courage out of them. However, this story is not really about that. I mean, it kinda is, but not really, and it's so fucking stupid that I'm not even sure what to think about it. Anyway, the story is by Sir Ban. I'm not sure if this, once again, is a troll fiction because of the horrible grammar utilized by this person. But I just actually kind of hope that it's a troll fiction because that I can justify all this nonsense by just saying, yeah, somebody was just going on with the intent of making everybody laugh about just how moronic all of this is. Anyway, let's just get started. Kion's coming out story. The story of Kion finding his homosexuality and how him and Simba are going to repair their relationship. It's the ship of their relation. Warning, swearing. That would have been better if you just said red and sewing. Kion's coming out story. Chapter 1. The denial. Kion woke up next in a corner and his eyes wandered. They wanted? Are you trying to say they wanted or they wandered? I'm pretty sure in context of this sentence it's supposed to be wandered, but I have no clue as to how you managed to screw up the spelling this badly. He saw Kiara laid nuzzled with Simba and Nala. Kion, there should have definitely be at least one comma in there. Good lord. Let out a silent sneeze and walked outside the cave and saw Fuli race up to him and said, "Morning, Kion." Kion said sadly, "Hi, Fuli." Fuli gave Kion a confused look and said, "Kion, is something the matter?" Then Kion said, oh wait, so I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be part of Fuli's little dialogue here. That's supposed to be standing outside of the quotation marks. Whatever. "Can I talk to you in the Lion God HQ?" Fuli said, "Sure." In the HQ. Fuli said, "Kion, what's wrong?" Kion burst into tears and said, "Fuli, why did this have to happen to me?" Fuli said, "What's happened?" Kion said, I'm gay." Fuli looked at her friend, thinking of how many times she's seen him look at other male lions. This wasn't much of a shock to her. Fuli then said, "End the sentence. I beg you to end the sentence before you start a new one. And you do this by setting a little dot at the end of it." Oh god, fucking damn it. Okay. Fuli then said, "It's okay, Kion. You still you." Huh. Kion said, "But I'm a disappointment." Actually, I need to be way more whiny with him because this shit is going to turn into some real mind screw content really soon, and by that point I just want him to be Mr. Uber emo mensch, and that only can work if he's this amazingly whiny character. But I'm a disappointment. Fuli walked up to Kion, put her head over his, and said, "Kion, you're my friend, and I think of you in the same way. Why Why would you... God damn it, there's a comma missing again. Jesus Christ, or at least a dot. I don't know, one of these two. Jesus, what on earth is your problem, man? Why would you think you're a disappointment? I don't know why I would think a disappointment. I mean, I don't think that because I'm actually thinking that I am a disappointment, but as if it is, this is a your which signifies possession. Anyway, Kion said, my dad... Wait, Hosing. My dad would hate me even more if he knew I was gay. Fuli said, Simba's a jerk, but won't your mom still love ya? Kion said, no, then both only... Wait, then both only care? Then both? What? Do you mean them both only care? Or what are you trying to tell me here? They! It's supposed to be a they! Oh my god, I just got enlightened. By myself, because I had to think through this nonsense. Okay. No, then both only care about Kiara. I could never tell my parents. At that moment, Kiara walked in and said, well, what kind of voice am I gonna do for her? Oh yeah, Southern. What can't you tell your mom and dad? Shit, that's not even Southern. Well, yeah, what can't you tell your mom and dad, dipshit? She just said dipshit. As we all know, that's precisely how the Lion God, for example, works. It's basically, that's why the Lion God children's cartoon on Disney Channel. What the fuck? Dipshit.
My name's Kovu. I'm Kiara.
Dipshit.
That's a new one. What can't you tell your mom and dad, dipshit? Wait, just tell mom and dad. Kion said, still crying. Nothing. Then Kiara pounced at him, pinned him, and said, You better tell me or else. Kion said, Please, Kiara, I'm begging you, don't hurt me. Fuli said, Kiara, why don't you go see Tifu? He's a crap of what the fuck is that? Why don't you go see if Tifu is a Oh, I know what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be awake, but this is brilliant. Love it. Oh, why on earth, man? There are spell checkers online for free. After Deadline, I believe is one of them called. I use that one all the time for my own fanfictions. Yes, I'm writing fanfictions too. I can leave you a few links in the description so that you can make fun of mine too. But I can say with certainty that my writings are not even remotely as bad as this abomination of a fanfiction. Okay, anyway. Kiara said, whatever, and left the hike HQ. Oh yeah, she said all of that, not just whatever. And then there's supposed to be some quotation marks. And left the HQ. Oh, punctuation. It's a simple concept. You should know about this. If you are able to write, let's say 60% of your words, if you're able to spell them correctly, then you should also be capable of just producing normal man-made sentences. Okay, Fuli said. So when did you realize? Well, you know. Kion said. Years now. Then Fuli noticed a new cut on Kion's paw and said, Kion, who gave you that scar? Kion said, No one. Fuli said, Did Simba give you another beating? God damn it, no, I'm turning into an Italian. Kion cried a little and said, Yes. Fuli said, Look, I got to try. Do not let him get to you. Wait, holding it. Look, I've got to try. I've got to go to try. Wait, I've got to go try to not let him get to you. That's an awful sentence. Fuli ran off, so Kion returned to the den. When Kion walked through the entrance, Simba yelled, Kion! Where have you been? Kion said, With a friend. Simba pinned down his cub and said, "You don't." I was thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna do a German accent for Simba. This is gonna be so fitting. "You don't have any friends." Kion started to whimper. Then Simap! Simap! Whoop whoop! Simap! Whoop whoop! What the fuck is going on? Okay, where was I? Yeah, Simap. Simap! Then Simap said. Yeah, Simap. Simap said, "Oh look, at the little baby." Oh fuck me. My screen just went black. Okay. Take it from the top. Whimpered. Then Simap. Simap said, "Oh look, at the little baby crying." Kion said, "Please don't hurt me anymore." Simba released his claw and put it to Kion's neck and said, If I don't. Wait, and if I don't. Ah, okay. There's just no question mark to indicate that this should be a question. Okay. "And if I don't." Kion cried as Simba dug his claws into Kion's chest. Not Kion's chest, Kion chest. No comma, blood spared out as Simba moved his claws around in Kion's chest, and Kion said, "What did I ever do to you?" Without a question mark. Simba slowly pulled out his claws and then said, "Shut it, you little piece of shit." Kion was able to squiggle out of Simba's hold on him and cried loudly. Was it like sort of a decisional thing where you didn't quite know what to use, either said or cried, so you basically went, you know what he said, cried it, whatever. "Why, Dad? Why do you hate me so much?" Simba said, "Assessing the damage, feeling regret," and said, wait, that's not what he said. Wait, what the fuck? What? There are quotation marks before the quotation marks. What on earth are you doing, man? This is horrible. I have no idea who's saying what and if any of this is actually said by anyone. Okay, I'm just gonna read everything that's inside a quotation mark, even the stuff that's inside a quotation mark, and say the quotation marks as if it's something that somebody said. Aight? Sounds good. Assessing the damage, feeling regret, and said, "Just get out." Kion cried with his head down and sprinted out and arrived at Flat Ridge Rock. At Flat Ridge Rock. You needed to establish that. You already knew that he was at Flat Ridge Rock. You didn't need us to know that he was at Flat Ridge Rock, since you just ended the scene at Flat Ridge Rock. Whatever. Kion laid on Flat Ridge Rock, put his head between his paws and cried heavily. Heavily. To his surprise, he was attacked by an adult hyena. Kion just laid without moving, staring at the adult. But as the hyena pounced at him, a much smaller hyena intercepted the adult and pinned the adult, and I should make a fucking drinking game out of this. I got like a bottle of vodka somewhere here. Every time this sentence uses adult, I'm gonna chuck a quarter of this bottle, and it would be almost empty by the end of the sentence. Okay, pinned the adult and gave it a stare of death, and then the adult ran back to the Outlands. Kion said thank you to the hyena, but then the savior turned around. It was Janja. After a moment's silence, Janja walked over to Kion and said, "You know, you're pretty cute." Then Janja kissed Kion, and Kion closed his eyes as he felt fireworks. And when Janja pulled away, God damn it, I'm slipping into an American accent again. I wanted to do this all like a Stephen Fry-ish British accent, but I'm not that good at British accent. Okay, I'm just gonna try it. What was I? Something about fireworks, right? Yeah. He felt fireworks when Janja pulled away. No, when he pulled away, yeah. He said, "Sorry. You're just so damn irresistible." Kion said, "It's okay. I'm gay anyway." Make a fucking country song out of this. Hold on a second, I actually got a guitar right here. I say, it's okay. I'm gay anyway. Cool. Okay, what was I? Yeah, gay anyway. Janja felt happier than he had ever felt. Why? He heard that then Kion added... Oh, English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? What was I? Oh yeah. Added. Do you, wanna... My bae. My bae. Be my boyfriend? Janja was quick to reply, and the two nuzzled each other thigh. Thigh? Thigh. Okay. Each other thigh. Whatever the fuck that means. Was just one complete action. Hyenas and lions were mortal animals. They were mortal M&Ms. Each and every one of them is like a little M&M. They run across the savannah, hunting down animals, but at the same time creating amazing rap battles. And yeah, that's basically all the savannah is. It's filled with M&Ms. Might as well just call them M&Ms. Enemies. 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 Even the banished, the banished lions hate them. How would his pride react? What would his father do? What would his father do? Well, I don't know about that, but Janja said, "It's getting pretty late. You should go home." Then Janja licked Kion's cheeks and walked off. At the den, Kion walked in and Simba said, "Oh god, shit, what accent? Oh yeah, German." "So you're finally back," Kion sat next to him and said, "Dad, can I talk? Dad, can I talk to you somewhere private?" Oh man. Simba said, "Whatever." And the two walked to the HQ where no one was at this time. Then Kion said, "Dad, can I tell you something without you hurting me?" Simba laughed, but then he saw the sadness in his eyes, and Simba said, "Okay." Then Kion started to cry. Simba said, "What's wrong?" Kion said, "Dad, I'm scared." Simba said, "Of what?" Kion said, "You hate me more than what you already do." Oh my god! What is up with this syntax? It's amazingly, obnoxiously incapable of just being right at least once in a lifetime. Not to be confused with the song Once in a Lifetime by the Talking Heads, though in retrospect, I would rather be sitting here right now listening to the Talking Heads than having to go through this abomination of a fanfiction. Basic grammar, man. Basic grammar. As I previously stated, and I will state again, English. Do you speak it, motherfucker? Oh god. We're almost done with this chapter, that's the good news. I'm not gonna continue doing this because I've been going on for like over 20 minutes already. Jesus Christ. Okay. Where the fuck was I? Damn. Give me even more than what you already do. Fuck me. Simba looked at his son with sadness. He knew it wasn't Kion's fault. Simba then said, "It's not your fault. You see, you are the spitting image of Scar. That's why I get angry." Angry. It's like fucking Lafayette and Hamilton going like, the unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy, how you say anarchy. This is precisely the same kind of shit. The difference is that in this case, I'm pretty sure the character was not supposed to have like an accent of the French kind. Jesus, what was it? Angry again? I get angry. Also, no, Kion doesn't look squat like Scar. Any way, shape or form. He got a little red mane for starters. But I'm not even gonna get any further into this because I'm almost done with the chapter and whew, it's a mess. It really is. Simba broke into tears. Kion nuzzled Kion nuzzled his father. It's like when you mix a father with a farting person, you get a farter. Oh god. Where was I? Nuzzled his farter. Now understood. God damn it. Now understanding the pain he felt just by looking at Kion. Then Kion said, "Daddy." Wait, hold on a second. Forgot about this. He's like a whiny little bitch. "Daddy, Simba said. "What are you?" Kion cried, and little there was a silence. Then Kion said, "I'm gay." Simba looked at his son and brought high. He brought Tommy Wiseau closer. That's why it goes like brought high closer and said, "I love you, Kion." That was the first time. Oh my god, that's actually everything is alright with this little part of a sentence. Simba had ever told his son he loved him, and Kion started to cry from happiness. It's like hepatitis. It's just happiness. It's just like when something happens and you're eating pie at the same time. That's happiness. Then Simba said, "Kion, it's okay. You can't change who you are, and you are perfect." Simap! Boom, boom. Simap. Took Kion to the den, and the two spent the night nuzzled to grab her. Fuck this shit, man. To grab her. Oh god. For the Firat time. And here's the author's note. I'm gonna read this one in the most American accent I can gather. "So you guys, in the next chapter I'll be introducing tragedy and how Simba..." Oh my god, I actually managed to write Simba the right way. "Simba will recat." Well, recat, because he's a cat, that's why he recats. "When he finds out Simba is in love with a hyena. Be sure to leave suggestions, and don't worry, I'm still working on Guy next Kovu." Oh my god, what did I just read, man? It's a mess, and even the author's note is a mess. You fucked something up, you know, that Simba doesn't need to react to Simba being in love with another hyena, because unless he has split personality disorder, in which case I would kind of welcome that, because it would be a nice change of pace to this nonsense. I'm pretty sure you meant to say Kion in the second instance of Simba used in this sentence. Oh my god. And how on earth are there 5 chapters of this nonsense? First one is Denial. The second one is Lost Clan. Phoenix, Sin of Pyro. Let me ask you, how and why on earth would a chapter about a character just coming out of the closet have the name Phoenix, Sin of Pyro, which sounds like a fan-made character for a bad Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm not even sure if I would say fanfiction. I've never read a Sonic the Hedgehog fanfiction, but the global consensus of these fanfictions are just that they're cringy and filled with original characters who are the most awful of all Mary Sues. And that kind of sounds like a Mary Sue fan-made character. Felix, Sin of Pyro. Oh, wait. Chapter 4 is actually Wolf's Sin of Slaughter. Slaughter. I don't know how to pronounce that, because it's not Slaughter. And the last one is like a more or less normal name. It's Kion's new lover. Fuck me. Yeah, no, that was it for now. Perhaps I will read the other 4 chapters, but I'm not sure about that. It just feels so awfully wrong to keep on going. It's so bad. And I don't have the nerves for this kind of shit, technically speaking. Well, like and subscribe, and I'm not gonna say that. I already did, but you know what I meant. If you like want to have another one of these, you can write a comment down below if you want to. I'm not urging you to do anything. Just that you thought that this was entertaining. Anyway, with that said, yeah, I wish you a nice rest of your life in the instance of us no longer ever encountering each other via YouTube or anything else. In any other way, I hope you have a neat little day, or a nice night, nice morning, whatever. And yeah, thanks for listening.